Good day, grade 10s. I want us to look at question 1 here. Simplify each of the following and leave all answers with positive exponents where necessary. If you look at 1.1.1, there you are given exponents. You have to simplify your exponents there. Now, how are we going to answer this one here? Looking at the question itself, you now have to take out a common factor because your terms are separated by a minus. When the terms are separated by minus or by a plus, you take out a common factor. Now, let's look at, let me try to minimize the screen. Now, looking at our terms here, let me just move it to this side here. What we are going to do for 3.1, for 1.1.1, let me just start it here. That 3 to the exponent x plus 2, you will expand it. It will be 3 to the exponent x times 3 to the exponent 2 minus 3 to the exponent x all over. Even your denominator, you will expand. It will be 3 to the exponent x times 3 to the exponent negative 1. So I'm already starting with the second step. Now moving on to the next step there. Realize that this 3 to the exponent x from the numerator there, it's a common factor. So you take out the common factor. Let me make it 3. You take out the common factor, which is 3 to the exponent x. Now, if you take out 3 to the exponent x as a common factor, 3 to the exponent x, what will be left? You'll be left with 3 squared minus 1. Down there, you have 3 to the exponent x times 3 to the exponent negative 1. So 3 to the exponent x cancel with 3 to the exponent x. You have 3 squared, which is 9 minus 1, divided by 3 to the, let me just move it a bit down so that our work is not compressed. So you have 9 minus 1. 3 to the exponent negative 1 can be written as 1 over 3. Then we move to the next step. Our next step, let me use a color here. This division line will be changed to multiplication. So now you have 9 minus 1, which is 8. The division will be changed to multiplication. Then 1 over 3 becomes 3 over 1. Therefore, let me just move the screen up, or maybe let me just write the final answer here. 8 times 3 is going to be 24. That will be our final answer. Our final answer will just be 24. So what we did there, first we expanded. After expanding, we took out a common factor. And then after taking out the common factor, you realize that 3 to the exponent x cancel out with 3 to the exponent x. What is left in bracket there is 3 squared minus 1. 3 squared is 9 minus 1. And then your denominator, which is 3 to the exponent negative 1, can be written as 1 over 3. So you then change your division to multiplication. That 1 over 3 became 3 over 1. 9 minus 1 is 8. 8 times 3 is 24. So that will be your final answer. Then we can look at the next question, which is 1.1.2. What is it that we are expected to do in 1.1.2? Now 1.1.2 also you have to simplify. You are given 10 to the exponent 2y, 10 to the exponent 2y. Just use the eraser here. 2y plus 3 times 4 to the exponent 1 minus y all over 25 to the exponent 2 plus y. So our focus here will be on the basis. They need to be written as prime basis. So 10 in terms of prime basis, it will be 2 times 5. And then 4 in terms of prime basis, it will be 2 squared. We have 25 in terms of prime basis. It will be 5 squared. Now let's write our exponents. There you are having exponent 2y plus 3. Let me just write it neatly. You had 2y plus 3. And then here you have 4 being 2 squared. The exponent out there is 1 minus y. Here you have 5 squared. The exponent out there, it's 2 plus y. So moving on, this 2y plus 3, this exponent should be multiplied by, there is 1 there. It will also be multiplied by the 1 of that 5. It's 5 to the exponent 1. So you'll get 2 to the exponent 2y plus 3 times 5 to the exponent 2y plus 3. Let me just erase here. 5 to the exponent 2y plus 3. I want to just move the screen a bit. Fine. Let's move. Then all over this 2 times y. So it's 5 to the exponent 4. 2 times 2, it's 4. 2 times y plus 2y. Let us not forget there, this one multiplying out there. 2 times 1 there, it's 2. 2 times minus y, it's minus 2y. Let's use colors again. Now, when we multiply powers that have the same base, you add exponents. So these powers, they have the same base and they are being multiplied in this case. So what will happen there now? We will add their exponents. When we multiply powers that have the same base, we add the exponents. So we have 2 to the exponent 2y plus 3 plus those ones, those exponents here, these two. So that exponent is 2 minus 2y. Okay, let me just move the screen again. Times. Now let me use a different color again here. Realize that these two also, they have the same base, which is base 5. And we are dividing. When you divide powers that have the same base, you subtract. So I will take this 5 to the exponent 2y plus 3. These ones will be subtracted up there. So this 4 is positive. When you subtract it, it will be negative. That 2y is positive. When you subtract it, it will be negative 2y. Moving on. Let's see what will happen then. Now this will be, now you have 2y minus 2y will give us 0. So I'm left with 2. 3 plus 2 will be 5. 3 plus 2 will give me 5. So it's 2 to the exponent 5. Here now we have your 5, base 5 there. 2y minus 2y gives me 0. 3 minus 4, it's minus 1. Moving on, we know that 2 to the exponent 5 is 32. 5 to the exponent negative 1, it's 1 over 5. Therefore, 32 times 1. 32 times 1 will just be 32. So the final answer there, if you multiply this 32 with 1, you will get 32. Then down there we have 5. So the final answer for this one is 32 over 5. Let's continue with our questions. Now we move on to the next question. Question 1.2, where you were supposed to factorize. Factorize each of the following completely. Now, when you look at question 1.2.1, looking at question 1.2.1, you are given there 1.2.1, 5x squared minus 20. You take out the common factor, which is 5. Take out 5 as a common factor. What will be left inside the bracket is x squared minus 4. Then moving on, we have 5 factorize x squared minus 4. It's x plus 2, x minus 2. So that is your final answer for 1.2.1. Moving on now to 1.2.2. Now let's see. 1.2.2, you are given, in 1.2.2 there you are given 6x squared minus 11x minus 10. So 6x squared minus 11x minus 10. So the easiest method here will be to take this 6 and that minus 10, multiply them together. 6 times minus 10 will give me minus 60. Will give me minus 60. Look for factors of minus 60. That can give you a difference of minus 11. So if you look at the factors of minus 60, that can give you the difference of minus 11. Those factors for minus 60, those factors will be 15 and 4, because 15 times 4 will give us 60, and we will make that 15 negative and 4 positive, so that minus 15 plus 4 can give me minus 11, and minus 15 times positive 4, it's minus 60. Now what we are going to do, we are going to write this 11x in terms of 15 and 4. So which will be minus 15x plus 4x. We have minus 10. Therefore, we take out the common factor between these two and common factor between these two. Common factor between 6x squared and minus 15x, it will be 3x. What will be left inside the bracket? It will be 2x. There from 15x will be left with minus 5. Then between 4x and minus 10, the common factor is 2. What will be left will be 2x minus 5. Now moving on, here we can clearly see now that this 2x minus 5 is a common factor. We now take out that 2x minus 5 as a common factor. Then what will be left inside the bracket is 3x plus 2. So that's how you will answer your question 1.2.2. I mean 1.2.2, that's how you will answer it. Then we look at the last one, 1.2.3. Question 1.2.3. What are we given there? There you are given a plus b x cubed minus ay cubed minus by cubed. Now, if you look at that one there, let me write it down here. But first, let me move a plus b x cubed a plus b x cubed minus ay cubed minus by cubed minus ay cubed minus by cubed. All right. Now, what we must do here now will be to take out a common factor. Remember, it's factorization. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to focus on these two terms. So first, I will leave that one, a plus b x cubed as it is. So we have a plus b x cubed. So I'm taking out a common factor between these two terms. I'm taking a common factor in such a way that what should remain inside the bracket should be a plus b. So it means I must take out minus y cubed. So after you have taken out minus y cubed as a common factor, realize that a plus b is a common factor now. So take out a plus b as a common factor. So you have a plus b. Then you take out a plus b as a common factor. Then what is left there is x cubed minus y cubed. X cubed, x cubed minus y cubed. Now, continuing with this, realize that this one here, okay, let me write a plus b. This is a difference, x cubed minus y cubed. It's a difference of two cubes. How do we factorize difference of two cubes? Open one bracket and close it, and then you have the second bracket. First of all, for x cubed minus y cubed, you take the cube root of x cubed, which is x, take that minus as it is, the cube root of y cubed, which is y. Then you use this bracket to get the second bracket. How? You squared your x. If you square your x, this side, it becomes x squared. X times minus y, it's minus xy times minus, it is plus xy. Lastly, you square minus y. If you square minus y, you get y squared. So that's how this question will be answered. That's our last step. A plus b, x minus y into x squared plus xy plus y squared. Yeah, guys, thank you. This is how question 1 was supposed to be answered. Exponents, factorization. So that's how you will answer your question 1.